Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December 2021 and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Pisces, now on to your December 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Pisces, is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes the miser card, holding on protectively to things of value. It could be money, and other types of things of value. Doesn't just have to be money, but this could also be even being protective of your emotions or other things of value to you besides money. This can sometimes, when the Four of Pentacles comes up, it can also mean financial success could be coming to you in the future. Some of you are definitely thinking about how much you need to save for something that you plan on doing. It could be moving, it could be starting a business, it could be something you want to buy. And you're going to want to feel rock solid about whatever this is before you put your money down on it. You want to be 100% sure and convinced. And you might find yourself being very, very particular. You know, like I say, everything, you're going to feel like everything has to be just right if this is something you're going to invest your money in or spend your money on. I feel for many of you, whatever this is could fall into place for you actually after January. So you may not make this big purchase or this big investment or find whatever this is that has to be just right and 100% perfect in your mind. You may not find it in December, but I feel like it's after January that it happens for you. And you're going to be very, very keen on finding all the, pertinent information that you can get on whatever it is. If you're buying a computer, you're going to want all the statistics and knowledge about it, who made it, what it does, this, that, or the other. If it's a car, if it's a home, or something else, like big piece of machinery or some other type of equipment or technology you need to get, you're going to want all the facts and figures, or a home. You're going to want all the information about it. You're not going to make any big purchases, big investments, or big decisions like that until you have all that information that satisfies you before you do it. And I feel that some of you Pisces are really going to be going out of your way to figure out how you can cut your expenses, how you can not just reduce debt, but it is kind of reducing debt, but maybe you don't need to have this cable bill every month. Maybe you want to get a Roku stick. Maybe you, or some other thing. I don't know. But maybe you want to pay off your car because you don't want to keep if you can do it. Or shave off things you don't need, expenses. Maybe you like going to expensive coffee places to get expensive coffee drinks, and you do it every day or, a couple times a week. Maybe you're like, you know what, I'm going to save money if I make that coffee at home. I'm not going to spend that money. Or, maybe you like to buy your lunch out and you're like, you know what, I got to cut that down because I want to make the most of my money. I got to cut my expenses down. You're going to be doing those kind of things, shaving them off. Now, as you know, it's that time of year again. Next month is January of 2022, and it's a new year. So if you would like to get your Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2022, where I use the year ahead tarot layout, which is 14 cards in total. These videos are running about 45 minutes long. You can access these videos for download and purchase from my Vimeo on-demand pages by going to down below this video in the description area. There are all the links, and that link for that video series will be there. You just click on it, and then once you get there, you can pick which zodiac signs you want, your sun, your rising, your moon sign, or some other loved one sign, and you click on the sign you want, and then you can get that New Year's reading. You can also get these videos on my website at theluckymermaid.com. On the videos page, you can see that video series listed there. You can read the description of how I did it, what cards symbolize what, and all go through all of them and read what you're getting in that video. Click on the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video link on Vimeo. The second card you have in your reading is the Wheel of Fortune. Karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. Planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. It could also indicate the ups and downs of karma in some cases. Yeah, you're going to see that how your life is going to work out, and that it's evolving, it's changing, it's going to be different at some point in the new year of 2022. Maybe you're even seeing it now as you're exiting 2021. And, you're going to be looking, Pisces, I feel, for any flaws, any gaps, any chinks in the armor, any pitfalls, because things you want to move forward in December and maybe even into the new year, you want everything to go as smooth sailing as possible. So you're really, as I said in the Four of Pentacles, you're going to really want to do your research, and you're going to want a lot of all the stats and information. Some of you are going to be really willing to take some kind of big risk and may jump into it with both feet. This could be a new place you want to live. It could be a new love relationship. It could be a new job for some of you, or even a new career path, or a new school, or a new course of study. And I do feel in December and in January, some of you Pisces are really going to feel like, yep, everything's going as planned. So whatever plans you've had in your mind that you've sorted out, things are going to start moving forward, and you're going to feel like, yep, everything's going as planned. Some of you are going to get invited to attend a gathering where you're actually going to meet a lot of new people, or at least some new people. Some of you could actually meet somebody that's a celebrity in December or January, or somebody that's noteworthy for something. The new people whoever these new people are that you're going to meet, you're going to be telling somebody all about yourself, and they're going to be quite compelled about you and interested in you. This could potentially be a new love partner, or a new job networking connection for you, or potentially a new boss, or somebody that could actually be somebody that would come up with some kind of new opportunity that you could get into, or new venture or endeavor that could then show up later from you making this connection with them. So if you get invited to any gatherings and you're like, oh yeah, it's going to be the same old people. Somebody new is going to be there. Or you may go to some kind of new event that you never went to before, and you know some of the people there, but you're going to meet a bunch of new people. I would highly recommend that you go, because I feel there's some kind of, at least one connection that's going to be very important and work out for you somehow in your future. Now, as you know, at the end of these readings, I stop this recording, and then I'm going to go on and continue to look into your sign and look into the crystal and give you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for the month of December 2021 to expand on this reading here. And if you would like to get that reading, that link is also posted down below in the description area beneath this video, or you can get them by going to my website videos page at theluckymermaid.com. And as I said, all those video series are listed there. You just go to the psychic crystal readings for December of 2021, and you can click on your sun sign or your rising sign or your moon sign or somebody else you love and care about that you want to know what's going on with them in December. And that link, that sign, you click on that, it will take you to Vimeo, to that video on Vimeo. So the third card in your reading is the Magician. And the Magician is what you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane and in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. You're going to be quite upfront and honest with people. Not that you normally aren't. I'm not saying that you don't normally do that, but even with people that you don't know and people maybe that you do know very well, but maybe you're not, because for them to mention this, for my guides to mention this, I feel it must be a little bit more than you normally are upfront and honest with people. Like it's coming up here for a reason. You may even be talking to people and letting them know what your monetary status is, like what you're worth money-wise or what you make. So that's pretty bold and upfront. So you're doing that for a reason. You know, there's some reason you're doing that, but you may tell somebody, this is how much money I have, or this is how much money I make, or both, or it could be a lot of other things about yourself. Some of you Pisces are going to be giving people surprising gifts. Gifts that people this holiday season will be surprised about for some reason. Some of you may actually be doing a lot of writing, journaling, or writing poetry or stories, because I pick up you doing, some Pisces are doing a lot of writing in December and beyond. And maybe not just this month, it could continue on into 2022. And you may even start to carry a journal or a notebook with you, because I see you like jotting down notes like throughout the day. So if you have a job doing something else and all of a sudden some idea of inspiration comes to you, or some facts, especially if you need to include facts or figures in anything you're writing, I see you taking this out and like you're writing it down and you're putting it in your pocketbook or in your pocket or in your desk. I see you doing this throughout your day. So you're going to be jotting down a lot of notes in your daily life. Whether you're going to use it in something you're going to publish, and like a novel you're going to write, or something else you're going to create, or there's facts you want to include. You may even make a grand entrance and surprise people that you show up to something they're not expecting you. Maybe you told some people, no, I'm not going to be able to make it, and then you show up. Maybe you're overseas and you're on some kind of call of duty and your family doesn't think you're going to come home for the holidays, and you surprise them and you show up because they don't expect you to be there. Or for some reason, they didn't think you were going to come for some other reason, and bam, you show up. It could be to a family event. It could be to a gathering or party of some sort. And you're going to be very much demonstrating and talking about and showing people that you're proud of your accomplishments. So this could be to the new people that you meet, or, you know, people in your life. You may be sharing with them some of your, nothing wrong with being proud of your accomplishments. And card number 4 you have in your reading is the 5 of Rods. This is an internal struggle going on in you, or a struggle with coworkers, family members, or any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. Some of you, this is either happening at work. Some of you, I feel it's happening in your family. For one reason is there's some kind of shifting or changing or adjustments that are going on that people aren't liking. So like if it's at your job, maybe there's some kind of mandates or new rules or regulations or new methods or techniques or protocols that have to happen at the job, and people are kind of in a bit of an uproar about it. They don't like it. That's what I pick up for some of you. So for some of you, I feel it's work related. Some of you, somebody stumbled across something that they shouldn't have, and they are upset about what they found out, and it's causing some kind of bickering going on in a family situation. So like I said, for some of you, this is at work, and I've already said why. And for some of you, it's with family, and I've already explained why with that. I feel in some ways, Pisces, you're not going to feel sure how to feel, but like I see you confused about how to feel about this that's come out or that's going on. But I feel ultimately you don't like it, and you definitely don't like the bickering and, you know, fussing that's going on. And one thing has brought out a lot of other negative things that people then start saying about each other or saying to each other. I feel like that's in the family situation, that message. And you may feel very conflicted, because I feel like in some ways you want to be on the right side of things, or you want to do the right thing, or say the right thing, do the right thing, and make the right decision. But I feel like you're going to be confused about it, or be at cross purposes as to what that actually is for you to do. That is doing the right thing. That may be confusing to you. You may not be sure what the right thing to do is. I feel that this could cause you to change your mind about something, and you may decide you want to leave. So if this happens at a family gathering, you may be like, okay, I'm not going to stay. I thought I would stick it out, but I'm going to leave. Or if this is in a job situation, you may feel like, you know, I really thought I would stick with this job. I really like it, but now that this is what the rules and regulations or mandates or protocols or this or that are going on, I can't hang with it. I'm going to leave. So that's a tricky one for you in December. Could even go on in January or later. Because remember, as I always say, timing is different for all of you. I have people that write me under the comments, and I had this happen in October, definitely on 2 of the signs, where a few people were saying, this happened to me a year ago. That happened to me 2 years ago. So remember what I say here. I'm not making this up. Sometimes, you know, psychic information is out in the ethers. It's in everybody's aura. And it's out there in the constructs of, you know, we make up time. In the spirit world, there is no time. So I'm getting these messages and predictions, but whether you're going to see them happen in the month of December of 2021 or not, you may have already seen it happen in 2020. Or perhaps it'll happen later on in this year. I don't know. I can't judge that. And it's always good to watch your rising sign, because some people, your rising sign is really where you're operating from on a daily basis, on a more immediate basis than your sun sign. So your last card of your reading is the Hanged Man, and this is being in limbo, not moving forward, not moving backward, being in a state of suspended animation and having to use your own psychic ability and intuition when you're in this limbo state. This card could also indicate waiting for something. This is like basically, my guides are saying Pisces need time to process these things, especially, well, really all things that I talked about. You need time to process these things. And you're going to hesitate to have any big or deep conversations, especially about anything that went on in here, in this card, until you have more time has passed and you have more information. You may also feel like you don't want to make any big moves or decisions until you talk to the right people that could be the most helpful to you and point you in the right direction. So some of you, I feel, are going to feel like you need more information. I've got to talk to the right people before I commit to making a decision. For some of you, you may feel like your family is causing you some kind of like concern or disruption, or you could feel like work is doing it. Again, I go back to the Five of Rods card. I feel like your Hanged Man and your Five of Rods card are connected here. You're really worried about like not wanting to make a false step, not wanting to fall behind in anything, on any timeline you're trying to work on, and because you feel like there could be jeopardy here. You're going to be writing lists and weighing options and what makes sense for you, just what makes sense for you and your life and what doesn't. I do feel you're going to show up in many situations and be present, but I feel like your mind is going to be calculating everything like a computer, like taking everything in, like, yeah, like you're not, I feel in that situation, you're not going to let people know what your opinion is totally or where you're coming from in December. This is totally separate from what I talked about in the beginning of your reading in your first three cards. That's different things, different issues, different things going on. These last two cards, your first three cards, these are connected. These are connected for you. These three go together for you. They're intertwined. A lot of the messages are intertwined there. These two are intertwined for you as well. So whatever situation this drives up, your mind is, you're not going to share your opinion, make any big decisions, let people know where you stand, but you're going to show up and be present, but your mind is going to be like a calculator, or a computer accessing all the data and information before you proceed forward and then start giving your opinions and assessments of whatever went on in this card, whether it happened at your job or whether it happened in family. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you, Pisces, for the month of December 2021 is aquamarine, which is your birthstone. And aquamarine is a cleansing stone. It evokes relaxation and calm. It reduces stress and calms the mind. It's associated with trusting and letting go. It can invoke tolerance of others and helps overcome judgmentalism. Aquamarine has an affinity with sensitive people. Well, right there, that's going to help you right there if it can invoke tolerance of others and help overcome judgmentalism. So if you go to any groups, clubs, organizations, family parties, even at work or whatever, you might want to have aquamarine, like be wearing it or carrying it in your pocket in December and January. It's going to help you make amends with people and also help you make amends with any help you find peace with any bad vibes that get jostled up inside of you. It's going to help ease tension that you may be carrying in your upper shoulders or your back, because that may be where you're carrying your any upsetment or tensions. It's going to help give you a positive attitude about yourself, your positive image, boost your self-esteem. It's also going to help you loosen the grip on your reality so you're able to turn that page of that chapter. Turn the page to start a new chapter. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. If you like this video, please click like and share it with those with whom you may feel would benefit from my psychic readings. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, and please make sure you're still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes my subscribers, and click that notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. If you're interested in getting any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools and look into very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can get those videos by going down below this video series. In the description box, I have all the most recent videos I've recorded for Vimeo linked down below. Or you can go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, and go to the videos page on my website, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want underneath that video heading, and it will take you right to Vimeo. Some of the most recent video series I've recorded are, of course, my psychic crystal readings that I do every month for each sign of the zodiac. So if you want your December psychic crystal reading, just click on that link down below and you can access that video. Also, my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2022 using the year ahead tarot spread, which has 14 cards in it. If you're interested in seeing what's going to happen for you in 2022, I highly recommend you check out that video series. Also, my full moon partial lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. You got affected by that eclipse big time, just like everyone else. And if you want to see what those effects will be for the next 6 months, and they even can go out up to a year, you might want to check that video series out. I also use the same exact format for the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those effects will last 6 months or up to a year, so you might want to check that out and see how that big solar eclipse has affected you and will be affecting you. My Uranus retrograde in Taurus, psychic tarot readings. It has 4 cards in those readings. It's the challenges, the changes, the blessings, and the outcomes will be in those readings from how Uranus retrograde in Taurus is affecting you. And those predictions go out until the end of January of 2022. My Saturn in Aquarius, psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions go out for 3 years until March of 2023. My angels, ancestors, and ascended masters, psychic oracle card readings for these changing times. Many people have really had some great feedback, given me great feedback about those angel and ancestors readings. So if you're not somebody that likes oracle cards, because I tend to resonate with tarot more myself, but I'm often very surprised by what messages come up from the angels and the spirit guides when I use the angel cards. So you might want to check that out. The Horseshoe psychic tarot spread Tarot Readings has 7 cards in it: past influences, present influences, hidden influences, obstacles, outside influences, suggestions, and outcomes are in those readings. So if you haven't checked out the 7-card Horseshoe Psychic Tarot spread, you might want to check those out for your sign. Also, my career and finance Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions go out 12 to 18 months, and I believe they go out until November of 2023. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools, but usually tarot, sometimes my crystal, and sometimes oracle cards. And I'll give you psychic predictions and messages from my guides for whatever time frame comes up. And there's 5 paragraphs there. I use up the whole entire amount I can use on Instagram to write it out. Guarantee you there's some message that will resonate with you, or maybe the whole entire messages and predictions will resonate with you. So I hope you decide to go to my social media pages and check that out. I also have a donations link, which is down below all the different video series I've mentioned, and that is connected to PayPal. And I want to say thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help support the psychic readings I do here and keep this channel going. It does help a lot, and it does mean a lot. So thank you so very much for that. So I hope all of you have an absolutely amazing December of 2021, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.